Just found this historical joke that you could basically tell today. Edgar Degas told his friend's teenage son this joke. Oh, little in history has changed. This is from my friend Degas, which is a translation of Degas parle. Degas sets up the joke. The Rothschilds are at Ferrières. They're having a large party that evening, and they're going to be hosting the Emperor Napoleon III. Alphonse the Patriarch has assembled the entirety of the French Rothschild family, and as the servants dash about making preparations, he is strolling the lawn with Eugene Lamy, who he has brought in to do portraits for the evening, as their society photographer, I guess. But as they are strolling, they are interrupted by a servant who is panicked and terrified because the monkeys have escaped. Searched everywhere, and they have concluded that they have escaped into the chateau where the family is staying. I will solve the problem, says Lamy. Call a meeting of the whole family. How many of you are there? Why, 17, replies Alphonse. Lamy counts the gathering. Instead of 17, he finds 19 persons present. The monkeys are here, says he. Yes, says Alphonse, but however will we recognize them? Once again, Lamy says, I will solve the problem, and he circulates around the salon asking each person for 2 louis. Only 2 hand Lamy money. They are the monkeys. And this, of course, being about how stingy the Rothschilds are and how insular a family. And at heart, it's also a Jewish joke, and he's telling it to Daniel Eleve, which is in poor taste, because Daniel's dad is half Jewish, half Catholic. And while he raised his son Protestant, he raised him to be sympathetic to Jewish people. Less than a decade, the Dreyfus affair would rock France, and Ludovic's support of Dreyfus would cause Degas to cut him off for many years. So nothing's changed. The rich are still stingy, the Rothschilds are still in power, and irrational hatred of Jewish people is still destroying friendships. Degas, surrounded by the works that he had collected, gathering dust, with very few friends. Only the family members who stood to inherit and sell off his works after his death were around him as he died. Life is short, be kind.